Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of MLB 17, the show Red Sox franchise mode. And today we'll be covering game number 51 to game number 53 against the Chicago White Sox away from home. And this is going to be a tough series because Chris Sale is going to face his former team, the Chicago White Sox, and his Quintana, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, and that's his 10th start of the season with a record of 3-4 with an ERA of 3.54, allowing 8 walks and striking out 47 batters. And here is the starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox: Tim Anderson, Melky Cabrera, Jose Abreu, Todd Frazier, Giovanni Soto, and so on, other players. And you can see Yoan Moncada is also in the team lineup as the former Red Sox prospect is playing for the Chicago White Sox because Chris Sale is in the Red Sox for the trade deal. That could be one of the huge deal in the Red Sox history for acquiring a starting pitcher. And right here at the top of the first inning, here's Hanley Ramirez hitting a RBI single to the middle and leaving man on first and second with believe 1 out, and we're taking 1-0 lead. And here's Mitch Moore, and gets this pitch outside, hitting a line drive to the middle again. And Dustin Pedroia is going to score very easily, and Hanley Ramirez advances to the third base. And we are extending the lead to 2-0. But still in the top of the first inning, here's Chris Young grounding a fielder choice. But this time he has an RBI, getting himself safe at first, which 1 run is going to score. And Chris Sale allows a single to Cody Asche with an RBI, and they are taking a 3-1 lead back. And here's Chris Sale once again, but this time to Tyler Saladino, and he hits a sac fly to right fielder Mookie Betts, and the runner from third is going to score. And they got one back again, once again, 3-2. This game here, Sander Bogaerts hits a RBI double towards the gap between center field and right field. And 1 run is going to score. Pablo Sandoval is going to stop at third because he is way too slow to prevent a run. But right here, and here's Pablo Sandoval hitting a 2-run bomber to left field, and it is way gone for a home run. And you guys know that he is a switch hitter. Hitting from the right side is going to be a very tough thing for him, especially hitting some powering shot. But this time he kind of tackled the problem, hitting that bomb to left field, and it hits pretty far away this time. And Chris Sale still pitching nevertheless, but here's Tyler Saladino responds with a 2-run home run once again to the center field, 408 feet far, and that's an 8th home run for him of the season. And they kind of tied up, well, didn't tie up the lead, but they kind of closed up the lead to 6-4. But anyway, that was a good pitch to hit, and Chris Sale definitely is a little bit cold-hearted against the former teammates. But this time, their former teammates did a good job. Did a good job for helping the team out and hitting Chris Sale. But anyway, Craig Kimbrough closes down with the save, and that's a 15th save for him of the season. Chris Sale still managed to take that win, and of course he's happy about that. And here's our winning pitcher, Chris Sale, 7-inning pitch, allowing 8 hits, 4 runs, 1 walk, and striking out 7. And here's the player of the game, Pablo Sandoval, with that 2-run bomber. That one's essential. And now we move on to the second game of the series against Chicago White Sox. And hopefully this time David Price is going to do a good job. Still, our game seems to stepping up a bit. 10 games over 500 marks. And here's Carlos Rondon, 11 starts with a record of 5-2, 3.59 ERA, allowing 23 walks and striking out 48. And here's the starting lineup again for the Boston Red Sox. again, I assumingly kind of mix this up a bit. So here's David Price, uh, 11 star with the record 4-4. His ERA is 4.06. That's kind of high to be honest. And allowing 6 walks and striking out 53. With that, that was not really a problem. Here's starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox: Tim Anderson, Melky Cabrera, Jose Abreu, Todd Frazier, Tyler Saladino, Cody Ashley, Kevin Smith, Garcia, and also Jacob May or something like that. But here's David Price, fantastic game. Uh, Pitch 6 innings, allowing 7 hits, striking out 9. And here's Todd Frazier, but he goes down on strike with a fastball. Tough fastball, and here's a ground ball to Xander Bogaerts. Throws him out pretty easily. And here's Dustin Pedroia at the top of the third. Hits a line drive down the middle for a base hit, and Mookie Betts is going to score, and that will be a RBI single for Dustin Pedroia, and we are taking a 1-0 lead. And here's Pablo Sandoval hitting a ground ball to Jose Abreu, but meanwhile Dustin Pedroia scored from third, and Chris Young is at third right now, and David Price still continues to perform. Here's a ground ball to Dustin Pedroia, 4-6-3 double play, and here's Brocco with man on first and third with no out, 0-0 pitch, and here is a fly ball to Melky Cabrera. Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to score from third, and we are extending the lead to 3-0. And Steve Price still doing his job right there. Cody Ashley goes down on strike with a 2-seamer inside, and here is another pitch to this guy, number 36, goes down on strike, and he goes down on strike as well with high fastball, and David Price is dominating this game. The 0-2 pitch to the batter, and that's a 2-seamer at outside of zone, swing and a miss. And here's Hanley Ramirez hitting a bullets down the line, but it goes to the wall very quickly, and Mookie Betts is going to score all the way from second, and Dustin Pedroia is at third. Still man of first and second. Here's Tyler Saladino hitting a ground ball base hit to right field, and 1 run is going to score, and the game is now 4-1. And here's Cody Ashley hitting an RBI ground ball to shortstop, but that's the only play I would say. And here's David Price again. This number Smith goes down on strike with a 2-seamer, and here's Brocco hitting a line drive, this time to the center field, and Jackie Bradley Jr. is going to score again from third, and that's a 2-out. So 2 sack fly for Brocco. And here's Xander Bogaerts, this time hitting a 2-run home run to left field. Melky Cabrera was close to catch that one, but it was not good. But that ball travels pretty far, 354 feet far, and that was a mistaken pitch right there, right down the middle, and that was a good swing by Xander Bogaerts. Looks really comfortable at the plate for the past few games, and Melky Cabrera he couldn't have done much more. But here's Brendan Workman pitching the last inning, and here's a ground ball to Xander Bogaerts to makes the final out, and we take game 2 of the series. So now we already won this series already, but can we sweep the Chicago White Sox? And we have to wait till for the game series finale against them. And here's the play of the game: David Price pitching 6 innings, 7 Ks, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, 1 walk, 9 Ks. And Xander Bogaerts 1 for 5 with a home run, 2-run home run. Jackie Bradley Jr. with 3 hits, and Chris Young with 2 hits. Now we move on to the series finale against the Chicago White Sox. So far we are carrying a small winning streak, and Rick Porcello is going to take the mound today for the Red Sox. But right now, here is the pitcher for the Chicago White Sox, Miguel Gonzalez, the former Baltimore Orioles pitcher. Not the best of season so far, with 11 starts with a record of 1-4. ERA is 4.37, allowing 15 walks and striking out 39. Here's the starting lineup for the Chicago White Sox: Melky Cabrera, Yoan Moncada, Jose Abreu, Todd Frazier, Giovanni Soto, Cody Ashley, Tyler Saldino, Garcia, and Jacob May. And here is Rick Porcello. So far, his record is kind of 50-50, but right now his record is 5-4 with an ERA is 2.97, not bad at all. And here's the starting lineup for the Boston Red Sox. Brock Holt, who had 2 RBIs, sac fly last night, is going to start on at the right field. And Andrew Benintendi, Dustin Pedroia, Henry Ramirez, Mitch Moreland, Pablo Sandoval, and so more. But here's Cody Ashley hitting a RBI single to right field to Brock Holt. And run is going to score. So they are taking a 1-0 lead. And Rick Porcello is still pitching. 0-2 pitch to Luis Garcia, hitting soft ground ball to Dustin Pedroia, and that kind of made me angry. I know Dustin Pedroia could have thrown that runner pretty much very fast, but instead it turns out to be a RBI grounder. And here's another fielder's choice RBI. But Marco Hernandez should have done something a little bit faster. But right here, Yoan Moncada hitting another RBI single, but this time is a hard line drive to Dustin Pedroia. Couldn't come up with that cleanly. And they were taking a 4-0 lead, and I was pretty mad about that. Here's Scott Kiersmeyer pitching for the Red Sox in the relief position, but Giovanni Soto hitting a solo home run to left field, and that's a 5th home run for him. That was no doubt a 441 feet far. And currently they are taking a 5-0 lead. Today our offense is pretty quiet, and our pitching is kind of lousy right there, and also the fieldings is not good as well. But here's the man on second and third. Pablo Sandoval comes up with a flare, a soft liner to right field, and Henry Ramirez going to score from third, and we got one back 5-1. But so I thought the game was over, but here is a one out. Well, actually, believe one out. But here's Jackie Bradley Jr. hitting a ground ball double play. 1 run is going to score. That RBI does not count to his statistic, but anyway, David Robertson strikes out Marco Hernandez, earning his 12th saves of the season. And the Red Sox, definitely their offense is pretty quiet. Not the best of game so far for them. And here's the player of the game, Giovanni Soto, went 2 for 4 with the home run. And the winning pitcher is Miguel Gonzalez, pitching 8 innings, allowing 9 hits, 2 runs, 2 walks, and 2 Ks. Everything is at 2, and Rick Porcello take that loss, allowing 12 hits, 4 runs, and a couple of strikes out. But here is the end of month team statistic. Our average is really, really high with a lot of hits as well. Our home runs is not a lot, but still it was good enough to kind of get our winning streak starts going. So I believe that's the end of the episode, guys. We cannot sweep the Chicago White Sox, but we still kind of beat them in the series. And that's the end of the episode. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.